I duck them for the next 3 months.
What? For what?
Utter responsibility.
Scared of what society had deemed success. I didn't go to college. This was playing in my head. And you know, you got this good job here. Nordstrom's, you doing good. You ain't go to college, and folks gonna find you out. That vice president.
That's that spotlight right there.
The spotlight. You gonna be a vice president. You know you ain't went to college. You planning in your head because now you comfortable. You
That's real.
You nervous. The phone rang every day, 3 months. I look at it, don't answer. Then I get the call from Nordstrom's. My boss right now had wound up taking my former boss's job. So he called me and was like, hey man, listen, all the buying offices is gonna be moving out to Seattle. We're gonna offer you the national buyer for athletic. Now my son was in Richmond, Virginia, so yeah, that ain't gonna work for me, man. I can't move out to Seattle, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the severance. So the next day he called me back and said, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're gonna leave it as is. Matter of fact, we're gonna give you a $5,000 raise. So I'm like, okay. So I hang the phone. I'm like, now I want you to think about something, Ronnie. You're gonna be the only buyer that's not in Seattle. You got the best business now, but what happens when your business fall off? Pick the phone up, call Sam. What happened, man? Were you in an accident? What's wrong, man? I was like, man, I was scared. He's like, scared of what? I said, man, you know, I ain't go to college. He's like, man, first of all, man, you know how to lead a team. You can adapt to white, green, red, you know, tenacity of teaching people, of understanding how to win. As he's saying all these accolades, I'm sitting there going, dude, what got me to where I'm at? No one gave me in the midst of what you deem society deems as successful. You will play yourself out.
And y'all need to take that as a lesson. There's been times that I've done that. Even with the real estate stuff, when I was working my corporate job and stuff like that, I was just like, nah, because benefits and this, that, and the other of what people think as, you know, successful, and having even people that was around me talking about it, that their success is this, they 401k. And y'all got to look at that. What he's saying, though, is sometimes your opportunity will go above what other people thinks is successful. Even if you talk about it with them, they're going to be like, man, I would be careful in doing that, because that's where their ability goes.
That's 100% right. And once I got that offer letter, it was 2.5 times what I was making at Nordstrom. So yes, I was running from prosperity.
God damn. Hey,
running from prosperity.
Ronnie, now you can tell me. You can tell me if you don't want to share. At that time, what was the offer letter?
It was a nice paycheck, man.
Maybe you can give us a range.
Definitely well over 6 figures, but at the time when I was at I was only making, you got to understand, I was making like at a buyer like 65,000, and then, you know, with bone I might make 80.